Hey y'all, today's gonna be a thrift video, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online and make YouTube videos about. So it basically means I buy something low and then sell for market value on places like eBay and Facebook Marketplace. If you are new to the channel, welcome. But if you're not subscribed, always remember to subscribe. Comment down below, like the video. This will be a thrift with me video. We're gonna do a whole bunch of thrift stores. I got the GoPro, I'll take y'all along. Alright, we gotta do a voiceover because of the loud music in the thrift stores. This is about 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, right when they open. I go straight to the golf clubs and there's nothing. Made my way over to the pots and pans. This is where I start looking for anything decent, any type of pots and pans that I can make $1 on, and I'm not seeing much here. Again, this is right when they open, usually when I find the best stuff, and there's nothing in this area. So right now you're really seeing my routine of what I do when I come into a thrift store. I go straight to the golf clubs, then I start doing the hard goods, and then I make my way over to the electronics. As you can tell, this thrift store is pretty bare when it comes to electronics. I usually can find a combo unit in this, and I really didn't find anything here, and I kept moving on to the next area. From across the way, I did notice this really cool frog. I don't know. It's only $2. I feel like I should have picked it up. I feel like it would have sold, but I put it back and I regret it every day of my life. Alright, at this point, this is the last shelf and I'm picking up anything, opening everything just to see if I can find something. Right here, there's some slippers. They are brand new and I think they're deer foams, but they wanted like $8 for them, so I put them back. That guy right there, he works at Goodwill. I followed him around, noticed he wasn't putting anything good out, so I passed him and still didn't find anything. Alright, one of my last stops here is going to be to the hat rack, and I love hats, but I didn't find any to buy today, so that was very sad. And my very last stop at the Goodwills are going to be the glass case. This Goodwill usually just puts random stuff in there, so I didn't buy anything. So I actually do look up that cast iron grillet right there. It's from Ozark Trail, which is, I think, from Walmart. And it actually only sold for like 10 bucks, and they wanted, I think, $8 at the Thrift. Now, this thrift store is the same thrift store you just saw in the very beginning, but it's like 5 hours later. Me and Kayla did go back to see if we could find some stuff because I really needed some inventory. And first pickup here is going to be a 1997 Tweety. And I'm a glutton for punishment. I go back to the same exact golf clubs I was at 5 hours ago and still nothing. But from across the way, I did see a CD player to a car maybe. It's on top of this thing over yonder. I do go over there and pick it up. It is a Kenwood CD player. I would have definitely bought this if it was brand new, but it is used when I open it up, and they wanted like 15 to 20 bucks for it, so I put it back. Alright, as I'm walking through the thrift store, just pondering my life decisions on doing this for a living, I look at this little baby rocking chair thing, quickly moved on. I make my way over to the pots and pans, and then I do make my way over to the electronics here in a second. All right, now I do actually end up comping these out, the things I'm about ready to grab. They were Nordic Wear plate holders, and I did look at them on eBay, and there was 3 of them here. They wanted $4 for them. They only sold for about $11 to $14 per item on eBay, so I was only going to make maybe 20 bucks. So I left them behind because they were going to be kind of hard to ship, and I think that bottom piece is actually breakable, so I left them behind. Now in the electronics, I found somebody's stash of some Nike Shox here. They were actually behind all the electronics, so I'm thinking somebody was hiding for these from somebody, but I grabbed them first. Alright, as I still meander around just admiring my Nike Shox pickup, and in disbelief I actually found them. That thing you see right there is actually the Tweety head. It's not like a puppet that I carry around or anything. And then right in front of me is a really decent combo unit that was not there. I had to check the price there for $9 for that. Definitely going to pick that up. And the last pickup are going to be these Sorels. I bend the soles to make sure they don't crack. They seem like they're in really good condition, and for only $6, definitely going to pick them up. Alright, so we're back at the house. We didn't get a whole bunch of stuff, and it did take a whole bunch of time. After I show you this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and show you the breakdown board. So let's flip this camera around and do the thing. Alright, so the first item right here are going to be some New Balance 992s. Now, if you don't know these, always look for New Balances, and back here, it'll say like 990 or 992. They're definitely a solid pickup. These right here, after I clean them up, probably about 50 bucks. Then these Nike Shoxes are always a good thing to pick up. I rarely find these anymore, and if I do find these, they're usually like $20 in the thrift. I only got those for $6, so really good right there. These are some UGG slip-on shoes. The only reason I picked them up is because they're brand new. I really don't know how much they're going to go for. I'm thinking like maybe $20. I only paid $6 for them, so not too bad there. Now these, I've been unable to sell a whole bunch of these, but I kind of still pick them up, and these are in a little bit rough condition. But I think I'll be able to get 20 bucks for them just because the fronts aren't in bad condition. These do have a problem right here about that. They do like lose that black stuff right there. And but the soles are good. If you don't know about Danskos, make sure that you bend these soles really good. These are tough shoes, and if they do crack, they're going to crack right there because of dry rot. So just make sure that you bend those things a lot. But right there, probably about 20 bucks. These are Bollies, and I don't really find these a lot, and these things can go for a ton of money. These right here aren't like super expensive, and with these shoes inside there should be a name. So right there, that's the name of the actual shoe, and then it has all the numbers and everything right there. And then on these shoes it should say inside the name, and then right there where it's made, and then also on the bottom it should say it too. But these right here aren't super expensive. There are some ones that go over $100. These right here probably get about $40 for. I did pick up these boots right here. These are Sorels. Picked them up for only $6, and they're in pretty decent condition. There is just like a little bit of paint right there, but the bottoms are in super good condition. And I'll definitely be posting these for about $40 to $50, and I only picked these up again for $6. So really not that bad there, and it's a good size. These are size 10. All right, moving on to some hard goods. Combo unit right here. I do have a 3-day return policy on these, but this was $9, but this remote alone has a $30 sold comp. I'll throw that up on the screen. But if this works, that's going to be about 80 to 90 bucks. We did get a Ray Dunn Mama Chick teapot. It's brand new. There's Ray Dunn right there. Not a super amount of money there, maybe about 20 bucks, but only paid $5 for it, so not bad. I wouldn't have picked that up if it wasn't brand new, but since it's brand new, I definitely picked it up. We have this really cool retro looking Mr. Coffee dispenser. Paid like $1 or $2 for this, and it just has a really cool color to it, so I really think that that's going to sell not too bad. Probably about $10. Lennox deer ornament, got it for $2. I think it'll sell for about $15, but I did scan the bottom, and people are selling them for about 25 bucks. And you can tell right there, the retail on this thing was $60. So that's a good name brand to take a look out for, is Lennox. So definitely not too bad. And then we got this big Tweety bird. He is from 1997. As you can see somewhere in there, it says 1997. Oh yeah, right there. 1997, Robin Hood, Zelda, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to make a whole bunch of good keywords there. and hopefully sell the thing for about 15 to 20 bucks. And then Kayla did pick up these Sex and the City margarita glasses. I don't think they're margarita, they're martini glasses. And she has the whole set, and she's gonna sell them on Mercari for about 45 bucks, and she only picked them up for about $2. All right, so we are at the breakdown board right here. So we're gonna go ahead and say the money spent was $56, and we have 11 items. So that is going to be a $5.10 buy cost. Now, this is all the stuff I was rambling on about how much I think I'm going to make. Remember, this is potential profit, but I really think I'll do a little bit better than this. But this is what I think that, what I will actually sell the items for. That grand total right there is going to be $315. You move up to here, $315. I always take 20% for fees. And if I do a sale or send an offer, that brings me to $252. You got to take the original $56 out. That leaves you with a grand total of $196 of potential profit that is taxable income. All right, now I'm not going to lie to you here, people. I did go to a whole bunch of thrift stores and it did take a while, and I have to, clean some shoes and test some things. I really think this is going to take me overall from driving, picking, cleaning, and testing. I think it's going to take 12 hours to get all these things listed. So if you think about it, if I only have 11 items by the end of this, I have an hour into each item. That includes drive time and stuff. I really think that's an accurate, depiction of how long this is going to take me. So really, I only made about $16.33 after everything sells today. Now, people always ask, what about gas? Well, I did look at gas, and just remember, gas can be tax deductible or is tax deductible. Make sure you talk to a CPA before you do anything about taxes. But I used 30 miles today. That's how far I drove. My truck only gets 15 miles per the gallon. So that is 2 gallons of gas, and that equals $5.70 per gallon, because in South Carolina, our gas is only $2.85 per gallon. And boom, remember, always write off your gas and your expenses. All right, when I just said that the gas is a tax write-off, remember, it's not all the gas that you use. Basically, I use QuickBooks, but always talk to your CPA before you write anything off. I'm not a tax professional. But that's everything that I picked up today. Not a lot of money made, to be honest with you, but I'll take it because that's better than $0 an hour. I appreciate everybody that watches. Always remember, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe, comment down below, like the video, and I'll always catch you on the next one.